Make sure we focus. All right. Welcome back to another live stream of Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm going to pause our music for right now. Well, welcome back. We are still here drawing and painting. I'm catching up on a few projects as we continue to work towards our next project. I think tonight we're going to really kind of push towards the giant panda, which is this week's project. The last couple of days I've really been just focusing on getting week 6 and week 7's project done, and I can show you the progress I've made on those, and then we'll move on and do a little bit of study of the panda and talk about it, maybe look up some videos, just trying to get a overall idea of the panda. So, although we could sit here and work on the narwhal if we decide to continue to work on that one right now. But for now, I'm just kind of finishing up the tarsier. So let's jump into the studio so you guys can check out where I'm at. And first, we're going to bring up the week 6, which is our last one, but I'm trying to get this one done. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on, sorry guys. I'm gonna check something real quick. Window capture, it's not supposed to be doing that. I fixed all this earlier. I don't know why it's messing with me now. Okay, there we go. I need more room. Run out of room here. Sorry guys, let me just resituate a few things so I can use my mouse pad that's over here. Okay, and that works better. Alright, anyways, so back to the studio. So here's where we are with our monkey. I've been slowly working on this primate picture, and I feel like I keep getting closer to something that I want, but although I'm still having a little bit of trouble here with it. But yeah, just working on it, slowly trying to let paint dry in between, but this paint still isn't even dry because I'm still working on this one. But I think it looks better. It's hard to tell from the actual picture. Oh, thanks. That's good. But that brings me back to putting up webcam. Alright, and the chat. So we have both. Ow, hit my knee. Alright, so I added some chrome in here. You won't be able to see it though. We're going to try to give you a visual. There's a line of chrome that goes around the outside of the tree and the outside of him, giving him a little bit more pizzazz, but it also turns black when it's not shiny. So It kind of gives them another outline too, which I've been battling a little bit, but I do like this chrome color. I think I'm going to just hit this chrome line real quick. And basically my idea is to bring in, you know, the chrome all the way down from the lights over here and kind of bring it in so it looks like the chrome is kind of lighting him up from the back. That's my plan, but I don't know if that's going to work the way I want it to. I'm still just kind of messing around with this one. But I don't know if I love this this glossy black. It kind of, I still need to patch up some pieces where I tried to fill in and it was really flat. And then up here you can see where I filled in with the marker, it's flat, which is nice because it gives it a little bit of range. But then again, like, meh, it's not rounded off. So I need to go back in with the black and kind of do some touch-ups here and there. Still need to fill in some eyes. You know. Put in the rest of the eyes. Probably making no difference on the stream. Probably can't see it very well. But I think it's coming together. I don't know, I keep adding pieces to it and it keeps looking a little bit better here and there. So here's where we are on this project. I think this one's almost done. I'm ready to hang it up pretty soon. I kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, well, I think I like this as much as one person can like a painting. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of brown in here, just a hint there to give it a little bit of tree. But I really honestly think that this one is pretty much ready to be done. Just doing my touch up and kind of cleaning up the lines now. This needs some help up here. Yeah, I need to like wait for it to dry. Uh-oh. Whoops. Now I'm putting dots in it. You can see them. Meh. Gotta let it dry. You see that? It's not good. Oh no. Maybe I can recover. Well, now I'm really gonna have to commit to doing the chrome lines in there. Don't really have a choice. Oh, bummer. That's what happens when you don't let things dry. I have two gray like dots right there. Anyways, this one I'm gonna set aside for now. Like I said, I gotta let things dry. It's working its way to being dry. But again, look, very glossy up here, and then the black for the tree is just so flat, which kind of gives it dimension, but I don't know if that's the dimension that I wanted, you know? I like using flat versus glossy, but just not, I don't think, in this context. Anyways, let's move on to our next project, which would have been the narwhal. And here we have the narwhal. I've put in the colors, the base colors for it, which are nice. I really just kind of have to draw this one in, and I think it's going to take some time. I need to pick the colors for the narwhal. The narwhals, which are interesting, are usually gray and white, like speckled, which is great. So I can probably do like a gray top and maybe speckle, and then just start working my way down. The bottom of the narwhal is white though, so this is going to be white, this is going to be gray, and then we're going to have a top here. This is going to be yellow, and I believe that this is probably dry enough for me to color on if I wanted to. I did want to put some circles in here to signify our windows. This window will probably be the biggest here, so it'll be straight on. This one, and there'll be one, and you know, I gotta kind of figure them out. I don't know. I do know that I want a set of windows. I think this is too many. And that's okay, because that was just a test. And we can do, I'll put some yellow over it. And kind of figure out where they're really supposed to go. Give them shape with the outline of the yellow. But I have to like bring in this shape, because it does like level off right here. Flattens up and then it goes down again. But oh man, markers rolling everywhere. I'm just going to color it in real quick, so you can give myself like what should be the top rim of our spaceship here. And that bottom's the bottom side. Doesn't really make all the sense in the world, but we're just gonna go with it. Anyways, yeah, so that's our little I could extend the black into the trees. I kind of feel like this should be at a different angle, which is kind of gonna mess me up a little bit. But I think like the propeller should be like the focus and be more towards us, so it looks like he's looking at the narwhal, you know. So instead of what we have here, I'm gonna go to my tried and true tactic. I'll just take a quick shortcut because we kind of know what this looks like. So I'm thinking maybe propeller and then like the fan blades. Better set of 3 fan blades, so you know. And then like you'd see this, you go like that, and then it would connect to there somehow. Sorry, I'm drawing in pencil. You guys have to remind me that I need to draw in pen, otherwise no one can see anything. I'll move over. Don't have enough room on my little desk. So what I'm thinking is, here's the bottom of the spacecraft, right? And then we have, from there we have one more layer that goes down. But I think like right about here, where I have it, I'm going to draw like a circle, and then a triway 1. I need to divide it into thirds. 2, 3, right? So 1, then straight on one side and then curve it on the other. 2, straight on this side and then curve on the other. 3, right? Something like that. And then that would hook into this here somewhere, like an exhaust pipe. Can I do something like that? Or does that not look right? I think that could look right. No? I don't know. Still have to kind of play around with this idea of what the propeller needs to look like coming out of there. I would like it to be more pronounced, but that's going to be much easier to do overall. Anyways, this is kind of where we're at with our narwhal. Just got to draw some detail in the narwhal. I really still would like to put an iceberg up here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I might put some bubbles or something around his face up here, but this is kind of where we are with this one. Can actually draw the back of the alien here, so he won't have any detail. He'll be the same shape but no detail. Then maybe our bunny in there. So this one's on its way. I like the shape of the narwhal. We can kind of see what it's supposed to look like already, which is great. And I just kind of have to mess around with the UFO a little bit and kind of get which way it needs to be looking. But I think this one's coming out good as well. They're all just moving along. And that's great. I still haven't been able to quite catch up because now I've been shifting to doing more editing in the morning and narrative. So forgive me if I'm not all talked out right now because I've been talking to myself for a long time today. Anyways, narwhal. You can see what direction this one's going. I just need to slowly groom it in that direction. All right. So the issue I have is we have a project for this week as well, and I haven't started that. I haven't actually even started sketching for that one, but I do want to start sketching for that now because it's going to be quite the feat if I don't get some work done on it. Just because the skateboards seem to be a little bit more difficult. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're really awkward to draw on. There's a million reasons. There's a million reasons why things can happen. So, okay. We're 21 minutes in. Okay, we gotta continue processing. So here we go. Let's put this stuff away. Let's put this away, and maybe I'm gonna need this. I will, however, use my Sharpie because I want to try to. I'm gonna try to do something fun with this one. All right. So good thing for me, I pretty much sanded this board. Not quite completely sanded yet, but mostly, as you can see, it has more of a satin finish. The new boards have a gloss finish, so they needed to be sanded before you start painting on them. Otherwise, they won't. They won't be able to paint on it. So here's the board. I want to show you some examples of things that I want to stay away from, and then also things that I want to get into. So let's jump over to the desktop. Here we have our narwhal. Funny thing is, the panda is the logo for the Worldwide Wildlife Federation. I believe that's what it's considered. But the panda is the spokesperson. So you have pandas everywhere, actually, and they're cool if you draw them very iconic. I kind of want to go a different way, and I want to push myself into drawing more of a scary monster panda. Let's just check out what we're doing here. So I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna pop out my keyboard. Hopefully the keyboard is working. My spacebar has not been working recently, so that's been fun. Too many spaces. Okay, what are we doing? We are looking up Enjoy Skateboards. Now, Enjoy Skateboards is a skateboard company. I'm not trying to do coverage on Enjoy, but my issue with Enjoy is that they do pandas. They have all sorts of panda boards. Because that's what their company is all about. Pandas. Panda. Oops. Panda. And this bashful looking panda has been their logo for a long time. So I kind of want to stay away from doing anything that they've already done. See, I kind of want to make a giant panda sitting in a city, eating a piece of bamboo, but just enjoying life. So lots of pandas. And so I really want to stay away from making a Enjoy copycat board. Although I could just take this logo, slap it on there, and call it a day if no one knows about this skateboard company. Could have been, oh, look at this, they already got it. Dang. I like the way they did the like gradient of the beam. Well, there we go. Print, copy, paste. I'm already done. Okay. So, there's what we want to stay away from. I actually want to see some pictures of some let's go to the good old tube. This will probably get cut, but I'm okay with that right now. So I guess that the giant pandas are all going back to China because they were on lease to the States. They were trying to allow us to breed them and keep them in captivity to help populate the pandas, but now China wants all their pandas back, so they're taking them all back. We're shipping pandas overseas. Okay, we're gonna do this no music, and we're not really gonna watch this Garnier commercial, are we? I guess we are. It's probably better with sound. Alright. Can't switch over fast enough. Big old nose. Sorry, I'll make a big screen. Why would we watch it? So I'm guessing this is food source. Bamboo is low in protein, high in fiber, not digested well. Pandas eat about 20 to 40 pounds of bamboo a day. Good thing bamboo grows a lot. That's it. That's kind of the pose I want. Right there, you see it? With his tongue out. Oh, great. We're watching a panda poop. Fantastic. That's what we wanted to watch. Thanks, National Geographic. What are we looking at? Great. That was a close-up of poop. Tiny cub because of poor diet. Born blind and helpless, tiny, 5 ounces, most like everything in the world, blind and helpless. That didn't give us a timeline though. Oh, look at that panda. I mean, they're good-looking animals all the way through. I'm sure these pandas get groomed. See that claw? I want to really accentuate the claw. I'm going to try to play with some perspective this time, which I normally do, but going to it's a plan. What is a panda doing in a pine tree? It's talking about probably about how many pandas there's not. They're good climbers. Yeah, well. So I want him sitting like that, but like in the middle of a city. There you go. It was our wildlife for the day with no sound. Wish we could have learned more, but every time I play sound, it cuts it. So here's what we have. Here's kind of the plan. So, this is not going to be easy to film. So, I might have to adjust my camera tomorrow to accommodate for filming this project. But my idea would to be, okay, so we have panda nose. What does a panda nose look like? Is it similar to... It's big and black and large. Okay, split screen. So there's our panda that we're using. Man, he's got a big old nose. It's just wide. Sorry, I'm just trying to do some quick sketching to give us an idea of what I want to happen here. And to be honest, I don't even know. But I want a mean looking panda. So that's my plan, is to try to make that happen. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's kind of looking like a Dalmatian so far. It's got a big old wide head. I'm going to know how to draw so many animals after this year is over. Some ears. Right? Big round black ears. Sorry, I'm like drawing in the bottom corner over here. It's not a bad size. So his mouth goes back like that. And then it connects. But what I wanted to do is big teeth. So from here, his hair pops out from his cheeks here. Goes back towards the back of his head. weirdest spot I possibly could draw that. Should have done something more like this, right? So the big issue, or the cool part about this, is I kind of want that claw, that big. I want my UFO flying like right here. I'm going to start writing all over this. I have a template for skateboards just for this purpose, so I don't have to do this, but it's not available right now. So here's my UFO. But I want this claw, these claws to be coming out and up and around him from both sides. Really like trying to push my ability to draw depth. Needs to be leaning forward. I need to put his shoulders up higher. Right. Oh, dear. This is probably not the most productive way to do something like this. Whoops. Right, I should tape it down or something. But I'm also trying not to draw on the back. So this would all be black right here, up to about where his stomach is would be white here, and even farther forward I would like to put some feet. So kind of getting that body shape down, trying to figure out, sorry, I know you guys can't see all of the so that's kind of something I want to do with this one, is kind of draw it like that. Oh. Everyone looks too happy. Oh, okay. I'll also make the bandit not have teeth. I mean, this is just the first idea. It's pandemonium. just kind of to feel out the shape, really. And this would all be, this is all white. And this is all black. Right? I actually don't know what their teeth, their mouths look like inside. Right? Do something like that. This also needs to be black in here though. Okay. Decent. For a super quick sketch. I like it. Let's just continue with this sketch idea since we're here. I probably have like feet here. You know. Like lower. I don't know. Don't know. But since we're here just sketching, let's just continue some random wild sketching. This is the purple. Did we want to put like a cityscape? I'm still not sure what's gonna happen with that. Can I put buildings in here? Would that work out? cityscape in here in the front. Maybe some buildings. No buildings back there. But what we could have is probably have, let's just let's get our orange out. Whoop. That's a bummer. So we're gonna go do a little bit of the sky here. Perfect, fine, great. I'm gonna do like an orange. Mix the two. A little bit of orange out here. This is becoming quite the extravaganza. You know what? I don't know why I'm fighting it. Once I put tape on it though, can't color over that space. It's okay. I don't care. I just don't want it floating around anymore. Yeah, maybe I could have light coming out of his mouth because he ate the spaceship. Could have light coming out of his mouth for another reason. So unhappy with this piece of tape. Yesterday I peeled a bunch of tape to tape that narwhal together on stream or on Monday, and then got really stuck. Okay. So let's flip over to our green. Dang, all these are everywhere. It's alright. It's because I have too many. And like our other one, we kind of want the back of our alien facing us, because he's looking right into the eyes of doom. Let's just make our bunny pink for this one because it's so dark. So there's both of those. Whoops. Literally, I just have markers falling everywhere. Let's see just in the colors that are loose. We'll just play with the colors that are loose because I'm tired of deal with all these markers falling all over the place. Okay. I'm going to move up here into the sky and I'm going to give it a quick blue. UFO down there. You might want to like give him a little bit of yellow just to make him stand out a little bit more. Maybe I should spray paint a dot so it like glows a little bit. Probably put some airplanes in the sky, silhouettes of airplanes. Firing shots at him. Right. Maybe an airplane flying in front of him. Right. Could make airplanes flying all over the place. I think this will look cool. And I gotta build those buildings up here in the front. Give it depth. Maybe one of his feet coming through like a whole thing of buildings, but then eventually at the bottom he's gonna have to be sitting, and then there's gonna have to be a street coming up to him right here somehow, maybe with like a bus. Sorry, you can't see it. The skateboard thing is too long. So eventually, like, I'll have his stomach, and then fur from his legs will come over, and then he'll have, you know, his leg. I mean, I need to get the shape of his body better. Which way the fur is going, and where the hands come in exactly. What the claws look like. He might be like looking over his shoulder, being like, "Hey, wait a sec, Dan. Where are those claws coming in from?" Then we'll draw a street, right? I don't know. I gotta figure out how these buildings will fit. I mean, where his legs are gonna go. You know, maybe we make the panda smaller. You could also throw a tongue in there too. That way it won't look so black in there. You know? If we really wanted to. Whoa. My brain gets tired from working on so many different projects at once. Maybe I should finish some projects then. Or maybe there's just a cityscape that goes all the way in front of him. You know, maybe I should just end the bottom with an obscure cityscape. Just has like skyscraper here. And then maybe a short building here. You can see the roof of. Right? House. Something like that. For the cityscape in front of him. Yeah, I could always put the Space Needle in it. Just throw it in there somewhere. Then you should put the Ferris wheel in there too. Yeah, I'm just messing around. I'm pretty much done for tonight. I think this is gonna be where we decide to call it. Just because, like I said, right now I'm just fooling around, kind of just playing with some color here, see what it looks like. Give them one of those like European collars. Right? Oh, alright. Well, there's our panda. Actually drew a panda, that was good. Last week we struggled to draw narwhals most of the week. But I think that's because I did editing today and I didn't do drawing. Usually I do a lot more sketching throughout the day. And today I didn't get much sketching done. I did do a lot of editing, but not much sketching. So this is kind of the sketching game. We're just quickly, building something that might work for the space. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one before I color in this whole thing, which is not going to be a good use of our time. So that's going to be it for this one. We are on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll have some more progress done by Friday and projects will get completed this week. I have a good feeling about this one. I'm going to work on the bear's face a little bit. This might not be the panda head that I'm looking for. The panda shape of the head is a lot more fluffy here, and we're going to have more hair, and the mouth is kind of a separate piece. So I'm going to do a little bit more research, check out pandas moving, eating, and kind of come up with another concept from there. But here we are with the panda. Great, we're moving along with this one. We also have our narwhal, which is also great. Now I'm going to have a million things to put away after this stream, but that's just the normal. We have the narwhal, which is making its way to somewhere. And then we have the monkey, which I'm pretty sure I'm super close to finishing this one. Other than me putting that silver spot in there. That's okay, because I think I'm going to remix some yellow so I can brush over the spaceship here and give it a little bit more of a yellow feel. Or a light over that feel to it. It's just not looking that way right now. anyways, that's going to be it for this one. I hope everyone out there enjoyed it and is having a great Wednesday. Happy middle of the week. Yeah, that's going to be it for this one. So we'll see everyone else next time on Friday. Whew. That's a lot of painting to do, you know. You just can't see that chrome. You can kind of see the gold reflect off the monkey, but the chrome is really hard to see. Oh, you can see it. Helps him pop a little bit. But I still need to get some work done on that one. Alright. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Peace.